Hi, I'm Polston-Wiens, and this is my final reflection for the elementary science class. This semester has been one that has pushed me both mentally, physically, and emotionally to the point where I thought I was going to break, both in school and in my own personal life. I had times where I was sure that quitting was the only option for me, and then I realized I have to follow my dream and I have to prove to myself and my son that I can do this. This course has been very informative and I have enjoyed every minute of it. The elementary science class went along with my internship in kindergarten science, which was definitely something that I've been a parent for 6 years, but this was something very new to me because I'm normally not in a class for science. It's mainly math or reading. So I've never really learned the whole, how do you choose what science goes with what, and how do you, the standards, how do they match up? So that was one thing that I learned a lot about, and I was thankful for the NGSS website. I printed those off, and I worked really hard on trying to incorporate them into my lesson plans, and also with my mentor teacher kind of go over how she decides what standards, and does she go in order or does she go, just pick things. And at the beginning of the year, she said in science, yeah, she did kind of just pick a few things because she was trying to introduce science to them, because in kindergarten it's new for them. So the standards are, there's something I'm going to work on because I don't know, what grade I'm going to actually end up teaching. I really enjoyed the kindergarten class, and I thought I learned a lot from the mentor teacher, and I think that I learned a lot through this class that I was able to actually talk to her about, and she liked to hear how it was. So that was fun. I think that we all have weaknesses and strengths as educators, and I think that's what makes us each special in our own way. Our weaknesses aren't always bad. It just means that, there's something that we could work on. The 5E instructional model lesson plans is funny because that's the kind of format that my school that I work at uses. So Mrs. Regier, my mentor teacher, really helped me with getting used to that plan, because that's the first time I've ever seen that format. And I think now that I have a better knowledge of it, I'm hoping that this will help me when I get my job, or when I start doing my student teaching, and then hopefully get a job in the district, that I'll be great at writing those lesson plans. Sorry. Science was never a good subject for me. Kind of goes with math. Those two and I just did not mix. So being in a kindergarten class I thought was good for me, because if I went straight to 5th grade, I was nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I was able to be in a younger classroom and focus mainly on reteaching myself. I wanted to gain more confidence in science, and I feel like this semester I have. I'm not afraid of, oh, I don't know, what if this experiment doesn't work? What does that teach the kids? Well, I did that, and my experiment didn't go the way I had planned, but in the end, they learned something else from the same lesson that I overlooked the first time, and I was like, oh, it teaches the same thing, just in a different manner. I can't wait to take some other science courses. I talked to my mentor teacher, and she says that once a year, the elementary teachers, they get together and they go over things that they've looked up, or webinars and things like that, and they get to discuss it. And there's also some things, she said, in Wichita. So I told her, I was like, we should look into that. And so I really want to keep learning more about science so I can feel completely comfortable with it. But I really feel like this class has made me feel more comfortable with myself and the subject, and also how I can teach the students. So it's been a great class.